Saturday, I picked you up and I was in your chains. Previous to that I felt A-okay. You put a chip into my mind. Anyway, you got my mental state in disarray. I'm trying to leave you and be on my way, but I can never find the time. Let me breathe, let me breathe. You gon' make me suffocate. Let me be, you so full of fucking hate. Let me breathe, you gon' make me suffocate. Let me be, you so full of fucking hate. I'm on you all the time cause I don't wanna feel alone. I ain't gon' keep no secrets till the end. I'm talking about my phone. I got my family, I got friends that I ain't hollered at in years. I could call them easily with you, but silence perseveres. I keep on getting dumber. Why you claim to be so smart? A window to the world of which I wish I wasn't part. I'd see my own true colors, but I'm blinded by the screen. When I spend a day without you, I feel peaceful and serene. Let me breathe, you gon' make me suffocate. Let me be, you so full of fucking hate. Let me breathe, you gon' make me suffocate. Let me be, you so full of fucking hate. Strange phenomenon, very common. My brain gon' stop with that same old blah blah blah. Fill me up with that filter feed, a fake anger made for me to kill the need to more skillfully read any filthy misleading reports that I see. They don't force it on me. I'm not getting any younger. I'm an old bastard. Put a phone charger in my closed casket. Saturday, I picked you up and I was in your chains. Previous to that I felt A-okay. You put a chip into my mind. Saturday night, you know what I'm saying? Probably don't have to work tomorrow unless you're a priest or something like that. You know what I mean?
I like you better when you're high, cause when you're high you never make me cry. I like you better when you smoke, cause when you smoke you laugh at all my jokes. I like you better when you're stoned, cause when you're stoned you never bitch and moan. There's just so many reasons why I like you better when you're high.
I'm oh so glad it's legalized. I got that good shit in my pocket. Woke up, took a trip to the markets where they jar it and ziplock it. Had to stop at the gas station as I walked along my way to pick up my chick some chocolate, you know, Ferrero Rocher. No surprise, soon as I arrive, she greets me with them pretty eyes and thighs. I said hi, she replies, are you high? Yes, how'd you guess? Do I look a mess? She said, I saw you through the peephole with that pre-roll Chico. She know my demeanor is calmer when I smoke as much as I wanna. I ain't never got no worries, I ain't really ever got no drama. I'm a perfect gentleman as I enter into her abode, ready for whatever unfolds.
I like you better when you're high, cause when you're high you never make me cry. I like you better when you smoke, cause when you smoke you laugh at all my jokes. I like you better when you're stoned, cause when you're stoned you never bitch and moan. There's just so many reasons why I like you better when you're high.
Hanging out at your house with an ounce in my pouch. Fuck your couch, we be fucking on your couch. When you bounce like you bounce, I can see you as my spouse. Girl, you sound like Minnie Mouse with your little shrilly shouts. I'm in heaven at your casa, king like Mufasa. Before I got to say hasta la vista, we feast on some pasta. Lots of women that I've been with don't approve of my ways, but you different and I think it's amazing. You dig me when I fly. I'll meet you in the sky. We're staring eye to eye. There's no now or never if I'm ever there with you.
I like you better when you're high, cause when you're high you
wanna do is take a Saturday stroll with you. Cruise ship on the East River, got room for two. Wake up with you in my arms to a day that's new. All I wanna do is take a Saturday stroll with you. Life get more complicated like every day. Gotta work hard for the dollar and it sleeps no rain. But when you in a room, I swear everything just seem okay. The world burning down to the ground, yeah, we don't change. I just want a love that's real, do you want that too? You can speak your mind and I promise I'ma tell my truth. Or we can leave our baggage at the airport if it's too much. Cause I don't wanna set another fire to the things I touch. Lately I've been trying to find my way. Hate me if you want to, that's okay.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Saturday morning Not Cartoons live stream with King.Kieck and friends. How's everybody doing today? We got a couple of viewers in here. Let me know how the sound is. Tried to get some TTS again, get fourth rock working or whatever, but I'm confused about all that shit. I'm stupid when it comes to that. So, no TTS just yet, but we do have the chat somewhere, chat box somewhere, I'm sure, and all that shit. So, hop in, say what's up. We'll wait for a couple more people to hop in. I'm gonna rip around on the simulator until then. That's about it. Oh, hold up. First off, I need to fix my... Oh, we're on the right one. We own it. Let's just turn me a little bit. There we go. Need to be a little bit more centered up in this bitch. My lens is probably dirty on the GoPro, but I don't care. Yo, Fun Provoke, good morning. Coming in hot with the beverage box. What should we do? Should we create my own? Yeah, we'll create my own session. We're going to rip at fucking... we're going to rip the Coliseum. Because I really like the Coliseum. And once I get this shit started, I have a little bit of business. Maybe not business. I don't know. A little bit of drama and shit to start off the morning for everybody. Sound is good. Music volume could go up a teeny bit. Got you. Now I'm going to change this. Feel Good Saturday mix. Should I just play that?
She said she wasn't looking for
Oh, hell yeah. Alright, music could go up a little bit. What about right there?
I like to have a good time, and on Saturday mornings, I used to like to get a big fat bowl of cereal and watch cartoons.
Man, a big fat bowl of cereal. Nowadays, it's a different type of big fat bowl, but we're still getting big fat bowls. So, let's go into game here. There we go. Nice. It popped up perfect. And everybody grab your big bowls of herbs, cereal, crack rocks, whatever you're into, man. I mean, most of that ain't my bag, but... But we get big bowls on Saturdays. Well, the radio ain't connected yet, so let's get that real quick. How's everybody doing this morning, man? What's the weather like for everybody? We got a hot day coming up. We got a very busy and eventful day coming up over here at the castle. Castle spelled with a K, of course. We'll be right back. All right, is it working? Oh, hell yeah. All right, let's get into it. So first order of business today, you know, as everybody knows, school's out, you know, or if it ain't out right now, it's got to be close to, well, that was sloppy. It's got to be close to getting out for everybody. So graduation parties are on the horizon or already happening, you know, and that's what we got going on today. My little sister-in-law, one of the many siblings-in-law, graduated this year, so we got a graduation party for her today. Got a bunch of family coming over and shit like that. Gonna eat some food, gonna drink some drink, gonna smoke some smoke, gonna beat up some kids. Get the uncles over here and shit to help me whoop on the children. Woo. Oh, I crashed. I either crashed or just didn't fling backwards on it. And we got working from home, so I'm on the laptop. Hell yeah. I'll take laptops. Better than on the phone, dude. 73 FPV is up in the motherfucking lobby this morning with Mr. Roman. Oh, Roman at the Coliseum, dude. That's funny. Romans were here. Now let's go backwards. Oh, can I get all the way back? Oh, hell yeah, dog. Hell yeah, dude. That's a way to start the Saturday. Oh, that was sloppy. Sorry, 73. I was trying to inverted yaw spin, but apparently some of us just can't be as good as 73 FPV with them bitches. All right, everybody, here we go. Check this out. I'm gonna turn the music down slightly because I got a little dilemma this morning, right? And I need somebody's opinion. So we're gonna watch 73 FPV rip. If he starts moving, if he don't, we're gonna watch him sit here for a minute. Where the fuck is my phone at? All right, everybody. So I woke up this morning. Hopped on Instagram to check my messages because of one of my baby mamas and shit, you know. I gotta find the post. Alright, everybody, check this shit out. So this morning I wake up and I go on Instagram. I got this movie down today. Hot AZ summer hitting already. Yeah, Wisconsin has been pretty hot. But I think we're in the 80s today. Not super duper hot, you know, nothing like Arizona. As a matter of fact, my neighbors just came up here from Arizona the other day. They live down there over half the year, and then they come up here during the hot summertime during down there, you know. But so I wake up today and I go on Instagram, and the very first reel I see is from Remy FPV. Says you don't have a prop sponsor, and he's got a jacked up prop, right? And he uses his heat gun. There we go. He uses his heat gun to straighten out the dents in the prop. And then the blade is all kind of like jacked up and misshapen or whatever, you know. I mean, it looks pretty decent. Hold up a sec. So the prop, it'll fly. It'll probably sound real angry. But somebody posted in the comments, oh, Patrick Watkins, FPV with Patrick on Instagram, said at HQ Props and at GemFam Props, someone sponsor this man. Absolute legend on YouTube. All right, so if he's an absolute legend on YouTube or anywhere else, you know, maybe he deserves a sponsorship based off his skills, right? Cool. However, I hope he doesn't get a sponsorship for that video. I've been waiting since last Castle Crash for a set of 60 props from GemFan Mike, and I won them from the Dive of Death challenge that I did or whatever, the Dive of Death event at Castle Crash. 73 ain't moving, we'll switch over to somebody else flying so it's not quite as boring during story time. Oh, 73's in the car, that's right. Wicked. But anyways, last Castle Crash 4. I do the Dive of Death. I win it. I win the drone, you know, or the prize from the event that Castle Crash posted up. You know, I won that. And then I won 60 sets of props from GemFan Mike. He said whoever wins this event will win 60 sets of props. Whoever, something with the racetrack, whoever wins that challenge gets 60 sets of props. And there was 1 or 2 others, right? Now, I messaged the dude shortly after Castle Crash, and then I messaged him back in December about these 60 sets of props that I still have not received. It's been 9 months. Like, I'm not out here badgering the dude, but I message him once every couple of months, and twice now I've given him my information to get it shipped out to me, and he's like, dude, I got you. I still haven't got him. And it just got me thinking and wanting to put like a smart ass comment on there saying something like, you know, like, what do I want? Like the blade was far from straight. Like, if this man gets a sponsorship for showing you how to not spend money at that proposed sponsor before I get my winnings that I was promised by a one of those proposed sponsors, a bunch of props, and have reached out multiple times, and I did that shit with skill and damaged GemFan props. Like, I wanted to put a nasty comment up there, man, but I need an opinion from other people in the hobby at how I should handle that type of shit. You know, do I reach back out again, you know, with you know, what's that word called, with manners and respect, or do I leave a fucking, you know, not even a heated comment, but a smart ass comment? Because I'm not mad about it, but I think it's fucked up that this man is out here in the hobby all the time promising people, and I'm not the only one who had to wait. I know at least one person finally got the 60 sets of props they won months after Castle Crash happened, but here it is, a couple of months until the next Castle Crash, and I'm still waiting for my props. You know what I mean? And it's not about the props. It's about the fact that you were out there promising multiple people in the hobby at an event that you're sponsoring, hey, look, if you do this, I'm going to give you this. It's all about your word, man. It's all about word, trust, and respect. Like, how am I supposed to trust a company that's, you know, out here providing for the hobby, and I'm supposed to trust that they're out here for the hobby and not just to make $1 off of me, you know, type of shit in a hobby where it's all about the community and the people? So it's like, man, Mike is a company shill, not your friend. See, I get this. I get that, dude. But, because GemFan commented on that, or responded to that comment about getting the dude a sponsor with Bet. Oh. Like, it says, oh, I don't know if you can read it, but it says, FPV with Patrick, someone get this man a hobby. He fucking linked to HQ and GemFan Mike came back with Bet. Like, you're gonna sponsor somebody for showing people how to not spend money at your company, or at least say Bet to that comment. But for people out here at events using your product until you can't use that product no more, and then promising that, man, we're sitting here with nobody flying, but yeah, like, I reached out to him on Instagram back in September, like early-ish September, and then sometime like early-ish December, and now it's fucking early-ish June, and I still don't have. And what's fucked up even more is I promised, because the dive of death came down between me and Madman FPV. We had a head-to-head of fucking. It was a battle to the death. It was, you know, sudden death round in that event. And that's basically why GemFam Mike came and he said, hey, you two, whoever wins this, man, you're getting 60 sets of props. And then Madman, you know, he was kind of, you know, upset that he didn't win or whatnot, you know. And I'm a hobby guy, you know, so I told Madman, you're like, yo, I don't need, that's a lot of props, dude. I'll give you half or at least a good amount. You know, I said, I'll give you like 20, 30 sets out of the 60, you know? He's like, oh man, you'll do that? I said, hell yeah. And yeah, and I even told Mike that the last time I hollered at him, like, look, I'm not trying to bug you. I'm not trying to be like a fucking pest. But like, it's not just for me. I promised this other dude, you know, props, and I haven't provided that for him. Who knows if he thinks that I just was bullshitting him, you know what I mean? So it's the principle as more so than it is not getting the product in my hand, you know? I give a fuck about the props. We got, Slam Dunk has a mad amount of fucking props for 5-inch quads. Like, it is not a thing of necessity for me. It is a matter of principle. Like, you don't tell another man you're gonna do something and then not provide on that word. Like, it's all about the word. Yeah, it's kind of fucked. Still, 60 sets would be nice. Little money set. Oh, a lot of money. 60 sets of props. That's fucking, what, they're about $4 a bag now. You know, 6 times 4 is 24. That's almost $250 in props, dude. That's for me, $250 is a lot, dude. I could do some shit with $250, man, or put it towards some bills or something, you know, and make sure that I got a little bit of fucking, you know, spending cash elsewhere, whatever, you know, or maybe a day at the water park for the kids during the summer, $250. You know what I'm saying? So like, if I did need the props, yeah, it would be kind of fucked. Yeah, so like I haven't posted a comment in retaliation or response to it yet, man, but I really want to post a smart ass comment that's not necessarily calling them out, but everybody, I gotta word it in a way that makes everybody be like, oh shit, what the fuck happened with this guy? You know, like what's really going on type of shit. Or yeah, like is that DB Whopper? Yeah, like DB Whopper said, that's kind of fucked, you know. But there was an incident with another FPV pilot and an FPV shop in the hobby, you know, a little fucking video that came out not too long ago, where somebody was angry about, you know, how one of the companies handled shit, and I just don't want a bunch of that to start happening in the fucking hobby. I'm sure Facebook is bad enough, or Reddit, you know, I hear bad things about Facebook groups and Reddit, the Reddit community with FPV, but when it comes to it, I'm strictly YouTube with that. I got the Discord and shit, and I post videos in people's Discords, but I don't really interact on Discord. Yo, Exiled Scoob, good morning, buddy. I'm just out here bitching about how one man might get a prop sponsorship for teaching you how to not make that company money. So he's gonna be a sponsor, potentially be a sponsor that is the only one in the world that teaches you how to not, you know, back that company. You know, it's fucked, dude. It had me laughing though. Like, I'm not even mad, really. It literally had me laughing this morning. Because at the end of the video, you see the propeller blade, and you know that thing's gonna sound fucking angry when you take off. And it's gonna affect your flying more than the fucking couple little dents in the back of the blade, you know? It be what it be, like. It is what it is. How many people we got in here? We got a handful, almost a couple handfuls of people in here based off of the numbers I'm seeing. So we might just go over here into the old Discord. We're starting there. Oh yeah, I saw some people posted some shit early this morning. Oh man, yeah, all the way up until just a few minutes ago. Love to see it. Love to see it, everybody. So let's get to where we need to start over here. Sorry for the ranting and raving right away in the morning, man, but it, like I said, it's it's definitely a situation. Oh, what the fuck am I doing here? Oh yeah. My mouse is not quite working with this dual screen shit today. I got some shit to close down over here. Is it because my mouse pad is fucking dirty? And also, I have no idea how long my microphone is gonna last. I did not have that bitch on the charger last night. I haven't been using it the past couple days though. Not too much. So it should last at least. Let me catch up on this chat quick. Oh, whoop, DB Whooper. I said Whopper, didn't I? It is Whooper, though. Oh, DB Whooper, DB Cooper. I got you, man. It's early in the morning. I haven't finished my coffee yet. I haven't gotten my whatever. And, yeah, having to deal with that fuck shit on Instagram today really fucking... really set a tone for me mentally, I guess. But it is in fact Whooper. I apologize, sir. It will not happen again. If I fuck up your name again, I give you full permission. I give Raya full permission to ban me. An Exiled Scoob says, "Oh, I'm a handful, all right." A handful of what exactly? Oh yeah, I'm over here trying to fucking stream over here like a professional, and I'm just not. Yeah, my mouse is acting funny. Hold the fuck on once. There we go. Seems to move better now. Alright, sorry everybody for just quitting the lobby like that, but we are going to be getting into the Discord videos. So let me close all this other shit down. We'll go over here to screen cap so we can see the Discord. I'm going to pause the music over there. And we are starting with EUC and FPV. So welcome everybody to Saturday Morning Not Cartoons with King and Friends. Something like that. I gotta make a better thumbnail or a new thumbnail. Like I said, we got plans this morning for a little graduation party later for one of the little sisters-in-law. And what am I trying to do here? So yeah, I wasn't prepared. Open link. Here we go. Why is it over there? We'll turn up the music just a little bit. There's no vloggy type shit over here. Metalcraft, what's up, buddy? He says he's a handful of dictate. You got a handful of dictate, or you are a handful of dictate? Because that would make you a dick. I mean, that's not necessarily that bad, depending on what kind of dick you are, but... Just one thing, man. Don't hurt that dick hand, dude. As a matter of fact, light that shit and pass it upon the dick hand side, bro. Why doesn't that car look as pink as it usually does? That's what I want to know. Yo, Fun Provoke, good morning. Oh, shit. Deers are eating Fun Provoke's flowers? That is not good, dude. My daughter got some sunflowers at the end of this year from school. A little planter with like 3 or 4 sunflowers in it, right? And last year she got one sunflower she brought home. And we took it outside, we set it outside, and then we had a bad storm one night and forgot to bring it inside, and the wind and rain fucking just snapped the fucking stem of it, right? And she was absolutely destroyed over that. So I told her after that happened, like, don't worry, man, you'll get more sunflowers in your life. We can get you some more, or maybe you'll get some next year, you know? And she ended up getting a few at the end of this year. So they grew up a little bit in the planter, and then they started getting too big because it wasn't meant for multiple sunflowers or plants in there. So we ended up planting them in the ground. Well, the first night they were in there, dude, I walk out the next morning and these things are just laying on the ground all limp and shit like that, dude. Half the leaves eaten by rabbits. Dude, she was absolutely destroyed again. Not quite, because mom watered them or whatever and they got some sun, dude. They sprang back up. They just got ugly ass leaves and she was at school. So when she came home, I showed her it, dude, and she was crying again, this, that, and the other thing, but I told her, like, we'll just put something around it at nighttime, you know, when the rabbits are out. They should survive. So, yeah, fuck rabbits, fuck deers. I feel you from Prevolt, and my daughter fucking feels you, and she'll shed a tear for you, buddy. Don't you worry about that. But yeah, what? Hold up a second, I got a cough. But yeah, one night I got my airsoft pistol, I loaded that up, and I'm sitting on the back porch, and I'm like, don't worry, I'll shoot these fucking rabbits when I see them, you know? I didn't see any of the rabbits. I really just wanted to sit out there and enjoy a bowl. But yeah, if I did see some of the rabbits, I'd have shot at them. There was one over by my neighbor's house, but my neighbor's cool. It's one of the neighbors that I do like, and I don't want to hit his house with my fucking pistol, because it's not a real gun, but it will put a hole in that siding, dude. Them fucking BBs fly out of that thing. Over 450 feet per second. Yeah, and then it doesn't kill the rabbits. The neighbors ain't gonna call the cops for me blasting off a firearm in city limits, you know? So I like airsoft guns, you know? Very useful tools, fun toys. Shit, even for home defense, I don't think you really need a fucking... Because I got an electric AK airsoft gun, too, that pumps some fucking BBs out at like 470 feet per second or something like that. Or it might be 450 and the pistol might be 420. I can't remember. Either way, it's over 450 or around 450 for both. And the electric AK, dude, that's fully automatic, and I got a clip that holds like fucking 200 and some rounds in it each time I fucking load it up. But before we continue with the story, good shit. I'm not subscribed to this, dude. That's some bullshit, because I was at one point in time. YouTube's doing it, people. Check your subscriptions. Well, guess what? I'm subscribed again, and we're going to all notifications. Yeah, that's my channel right there. Yeah, that's as fucked up, bro. My apologies, but YouTube be doing some bullshit. Oh, I should have been crowning these for all my reaction, but nah, whatever. Mr. Tobias Toter, happy birthday. Everybody say happy birthday to Tobias Yoder. Whether he's in here or not, it's his birthday.
What is up, YouTube? We're out.
Oh, he's
today
talking,
at the
so-
new and improved Yoder homestead. I finally got some packs in with the 5-inch. I've
New
been
and
getting
improved.
used to it here. It's kind of tight for the 5-inch. I definitely like flying the Fractal a lot better here. But we're getting it done. I got some packs to show you guys, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching.
Hell yeah. Alright. Now I can continue with my story. Greed Fox, yes, the BBs do have a chance of bouncing back at you, but after they ricochet off of anything, the amount of force that they have to impact you with again, based off of plenty of experience, it's far from painful. You feel it, but it's far from painful, and the odds of it hitting you back in the eye is super slim, so I'm not too worried about it. But the fact remains, if somebody walks into your house, even if they have a gun, and you peg them with that fucking airsoft gun, dude, they are turning around and running. They are not going to keep coming at you to try and shoot at you. They might pop off some blind shots or whatever, you know, and they might get lucky, but odds are, because with this airsoft gun, dude, I can lay over fucking 20 BBs a second in the same fucking spot. There is zero recoil. It's not a blowback fucking rifle. There is like, dude, I can write my name in cursive perfectly with this gun. I've done it. I got photo evidence of writing multiple names with it in the snow. Like, whoever comes in your house, they're not gonna die. They're not gonna be seriously injured unless you just keep fucking pegging them right in the fucking face or head. But they will turn around and get the fuck out of your house and at least regroup and recollect and replan their strategy before they enter, if they even decide to re-enter, you know, and then they'll probably not target your house again after that. Plus, I'm a felon, so legally I can't have any firearms, and I can assure everybody, I promise, swear to God, doesn't matter, I have no firearms. Real firearms in my house. For any cops or federal agents listening. Vessel, what's up, my man? 73, what's up, my man? But that's not to say that, you know, whatever. I'm an American. I will say that I have a right to bear arms in this country, not a privilege that can be taken away. I have a right. So, yeah, we'll just leave it at that. We'll just leave it at that. But Mr. Yoder shredded in the new homestead. I kind of like the new homestead, man. The trees around here are fucking great, dude. And there's more than just like a couple of decent trees to shred. There's these pine trees and like rows, all these little trees right here that you're seeing right now up on the left. Real low and bulbous, but I guarantee you there's at least one or two sick dive gaps in there. Besides that big open one. He's gonna find some fucking tight ones. Give him time. Because depending on the lighting and the angle at which you're up in the air coming down.
It's good stuff. And I like it. And I'm going to get a lot of it, and I'm going to be wearing it.
We got
I'm
some
going to get
Nick
the gym
Fuentes.
shorts.
Isn't that
I'm
who
going to
that
get the
is?
crop Groipats shirt. I'm going to get the distressed AF hat. And I'm going to look like a disgusting chud. I'm going to look like a cool, performative chud.
all right. Tobias Yoder. Let me get the next video playing, and we're going to throw a thumbs up on that. We're not commenting on nothing today, everybody. I apologize, but I'm lazy. I'm not trying to zip through these, but I don't know if I'm going to stream the full 2 hours. Probably. Who am I kidding? Probably. But I might not. Like I said, we got plans.
Over here flying my drone.
Oh, shit.
Over there firing rockets.
Hold up.
Ain't that pretty cool? Over here flying my drone. They're over there firing rockets. Ain't that pretty cool?
Work with me. All right. So Chaos says he's got a Blitz air gun. Oh, an air gun. All right. Yeah, see, so air guns are allowed for felons, but not every state. And I don't know if it's even by county. I think it's just federal and state as far as those rules go. But I don't know how airsoft or how air guns work around here. I don't even know what size blades I can own, to be honest with you. I don't give a fuck. I'm an American with the right to bear arms. I will get whatever weapons I feel that I would want to have. You know, swords, guns, bows, throwing stars, fucking a bow staff. I don't care. I'm a dude that loves martial arts. I'm an American, so, you know, I like fireworks, explosives, and fucking guns. You know, I'm a man in America. What guy doesn't like cars, tits, and guns? You know what I mean? So, yeah. And I have a family to protect that far outweighs any sort of rules the government can place on me. You know, in a country that's considered free, where the government doesn't follow their own rules set anyways. So fuck these guys. You know what I mean? When it comes to rules, man, there's basic life rules and laws that everybody should follow. Don't be a cunt. Don't kill people for no fucking reason or for bogus reasons, you know? Like, if you're gonna take somebody's life, make sure that they really deserve that shit. And then by all means, child predators, be gone with them immediately. You know, that is one of the things I'm real sick about leniency with, is that. You know? They don't even give full-grown men that, you know, assaulted full-grown women or men leniency compared to the people they give leniency to that, you know, are affecting children. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, flamethrower would be dope, dude. Oh, did you guys see the video of the fucking black dude that's somewhere? He's using the flamethrower, like, writing in the street with it and shit like that, dude. They gave him a charge for possessing a weapon of mass destruction, dog. Like, what the fuck is that? It's a flamethrower. And he wasn't even destroying shit with it. He was just shooting it up in the air, at the ground, around traffic and shit, in public, whatever. Dumb, but, you know, he was doing the dumb shit kind of smart, like. Yep, but he got a weapons of mass destruction charge, dude. Yo, J-Bones, what's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, dude, Saturday morning, oh, man, going to bed early enough to make sure that I'm awake to not leave you guys hanging is what's fucked up for me, because it's not so much that I don't like getting up early. I don't like going to bed early. I'm a night owl with sleep disorders and shit like that, so it's hard for me to want to go to sleep or get to sleep, you know, in order to wake up early. But for the hobby, I got you guys. You guys wanted a King.Kieck stream, you're getting a King.Kieck stream. But how you doing this Saturday? What you guys got going on down south, J-Bones? Greed Fox, you got a point, unless it's classified as a flamethrower. If it's classified as a flamethrower, then it is a weapon of mass destruction, or a weapon. That's why Elon couldn't sell his. Good shit, Chewy. That was good shit. Chewy's got another one. Back-to-back Chewy's. Nice. I was going to post my videos for tonight's stream in infinity loops back-to-back, because I like doing that sometimes. But then sometimes I want other people to get in between me, so, because my music choice can be very, like, my music taste is all over the fucking spectrum. Basically anything that sounds good besides 99.9% of country and chick music. You won't hear me bumping a Taylor Swift song, not never. But I do have a couple of female songs on my channel. I think I got a Halsey song. Halsey had a few good songs. Billie Eilish has a few bangers. Is it Megan Thee Stallion? I think she's got a couple of, really it's not even her, it's people that have remixed her music that, you know, are the bangers, to be honest with you. But yeah, shit like that. Ice Spice had a couple of, you know, bangers. Not that I bump, you know, by myself when I'm alone in the car, but if it's on, or if it fits a video, I'll use it. Oh shit, I'm not even on live chat over here. Just waiting on Madman, about to rip some packs. Hell yeah. Yeah, I was just talking about Madman. Tell Madman I still don't have my my props from Gem Fan Mike yet to give him his 30 sets. But Remy FPV might be sponsored by Gem Fan for showing you how to not spend your money on the company. Fucking weird. That's what we started off with today. Just go on Remy FPV's Instagram post for a little prop fix tutorial. Because most of the time when you sponsor somebody, you're sponsoring them so that they push buying your products. Man, it's still blowing. Dude, this is going to fuck with me for a couple of days probably. I'm going to be laughing at that shit. You'll let them know? All right. Yeah, I wanted to post a smart ass comment on there. I really did, dude. I had it. I have it. It was getting close to stream time. I just ended it. But what I wrote is still in the text box. I just haven't posted it. But yeah, I wanted to make a smart ass post about it. But I might just holler at him again and be like, you know, yo, man, I know you've been busy. Like, dude, so have I, man. Life is busy for everybody, just a different type of fucking life. You know what I mean? But I didn't promise people a King.Kieck live stream, you know, and then fucking make them wait for 9 months to get it. You know, and I'm not even that big, bro. But good shit, Chewy, with the second one. I'll be honest, I didn't see much of that when I started talking and reading comments again, but I will see it later tonight or on another live stream. Otherwise, I'll just go on your channel and watch it again, give you another play. But next up is EUC in FPV again with another probably banger, dude. This is another dude whose skills have fucking multiplied. I don't even want to say get better. Oh, code ninjas. I like ninjas. Ooh, and I see he's got, but yeah, his skills have fucking multiplied. It's great to see. I love seeing it and watching it in the hobby. That's my favorite thing. Once a pilot gets real good, I don't enjoy watching them as much as I like watching newer pilots, I think. Like, I still watch them and shit like that, just, it gives me more enjoyment and brings more emotion to the hobby when you're watching somebody do something that you've watched them attempt to do and they did it, but it's sloppy, it's not perfected, they haven't been doing it forever, but you're like, oh shit, yeah, they did it. Yeah, that shit's fucking fire. But I like how I see you got your screw way back here to give yourself a lower camera angle. Does it work? Does it work? Yeah, over the past couple months, dude, and it all stemmed because he was ripping in his basement, ripping in the basement, and he didn't have any obstacles really. He was just kind of, you know, feeling out flying more, so it looked like, and then all of a sudden he started slapping up obstacles, and then he started slapping up more obstacles, and he just took off in skill level. But that's what it takes, man. Just doing it, and not necessarily practicing one thing over and over and over either. Just fly is my suggestion. Just fly and try everything, and keep crashing and crashing and trying and crashing, and eventually, dude, it'll just click. Sim time helps. Sim practice really does fucking help. With like dialing in how to perform the trick. It doesn't help with like IRL, because you'll get that shit almost down in the sim, and then you'll go and do it at IRL and you'll crash. and be like, what the fuck? How come it doesn't feel the same? Because it ain't the same. Oh shit. Mrs. Metalcraft won a challenge coin on the drone hangar Sunday. Was I there Sunday? I got a bunch of kids, dude. If I'm at a stream, it might be playing on my computer and I'm not even fucking there. I'm upstairs yelling at the kids, throwing the kids around, eating, making food, cleaning. I'm always doing something around the house. Me scusi. But we got, is this another EUC? Hell yeah, we're getting all EUCs shit up in this batch today. We need some EUC vlogging in every now and then. Dude, I've been itching to do a fucking vloggy style video for some reason. I don't know why, and I think I know why. I think it's because I've been doing regular live streams for what, a month and a half, something like that now, like regular. And I've been posting just flight footy on my channel when I'm used to a couple of flights, a couple of vlog or a vlog in between, you know, or at least a video with some talking. Crashing does make you better, J-Bones. Yes, sir. Because you don't want to crash, you know, so your only option if you're crashing is to stop flying or figure out what you're doing wrong that's causing you to crash so you don't do it no more. Is the UC even in here? Yo, Housing Commanders in the house. I thought I saw EUC in here. Was I fucking am I mistaken? Yeah, I'm mistaken. He was not in here. But I'll ask y'all. See his whoop over here? Usually when you get one of these style canopies, the screw is in this second from the last hole. Yeah, second from the last hole, right? And that's like, what, a 20, 30 degree angle? 20, 25? Does putting the screw in the last hole on this canopy actually seem to change the cam angle for you? Because I noticed this is a brand new, never flown, never plugged in Air 75 Champion that I got in the mail yesterday. And I swapped out that screw. I put it all the way in the back, and it does look like the angle's a little bit less. And it looks closer to what I typically fly. And it does look like it's a little bit lower, but I can't tell if that's just my mind or not. EUC's got a fun little pad to rip around with too on the outside. Like, we've all seen the inside. Looks just like my fucking house, all messy with fucking... Like, if you just photoshopped all the kid toys out of there, you'd have a clean house, dude. That's exactly how my fucking house is. And it sucks, dude. Always bitching. And then once the kids start picking up, dude, they pick up a couple of things and then they get sidetracked and start pulling out more shit to play with. It's like, bro, pick up these fucking toys, you know, or at least pick up the garbage, all the paper shreds and pieces of broken bead necklace and chunks of broken other toys and shit, you know what I mean? Been stepping on a lot of Legos recently. Hey, fuck that rabbit, dude. Hit that rabbit. That's what I'm doing. Anytime I'm outside whooping or whatever, if I see a rabbit, fuck it. Even if it's a 5-inch quad, I'm hitting that rabbit, dude. Made my daughter cry by eating her flowers, her sunflowers. Oh, hell yeah. Coffee and a joint. If you haven't heard that song, Coffee and a Joint by Little Stranger. Great fucking banger. And it's probably going to be one that I play on my live stream intros quite a bit. You're welcome for watching. Go 90 crew. 90% crew. 90% awesome, 10% amazing. You know, we can't all be amazing. I'll be all right with awesome. Summertime Vibes Challenge. Oh man, dude. And I intended to watch Bot Grinder's stream last night too. We're moving on to Raya, aka Mrs. Metalcraft. I like these little AI intros you've been doing, the motion ones like that. Kind of makes me jealous and want to do it, but I like my intro. Like, I really like my video intros. Short, sweet, to the fucking point, and I used a drone to film my drone for that intro. And I like blasting everybody's fucking, all the headphone wearers, I like blasting their ears out with a big bang at the end of it. Even Heads mentioned something a couple streams ago with the most obnoxious, I think he said the most obnoxious or the loudest intro in the hobby, something like that. Yeah, J-Bones knows what's up. Coffee and a Joint is a great song, dude. Classic banger. Good shit, good shit. Short, it's one of the challenge videos, so what do you guys get, a minute on those? Almost did the wrong thing there. We got the Metal Craft Junior. I was trying to do the down voice. Is that the legit plugin sound? Because I know you can change your plugin sounds. That'd be a dope plugin sound, kind of. Didn't win with this vid. Got top 3. That's dope, though. Metalcraft said he's used Coffee and a Joint in an edit. I think I may have, too. I'm not quite sure. I know I've played it on stream so many times. But I mean, that combination of Coffee and a Joint, dude, there is no combination that's better to me. Maybe a blowjob and a joint. But if you hit that joint too hard and start coughing, man, I mean, I don't think, I think that's going to interrupt the process. So I think Coffee and a Joint tops it. Especially on a wake and bake. You know, you really can't beat it. And if you beat it, don't do it too hard. You don't want to hurt your dick hand. If you do that, you might have to cut your dick off. And I think Saturday morning is a perfect fucking day to stream as well for the 90 crew, which is basically my entire, besides J-Bones. J-Bones, you're not usually in the Infinity Loops live streams, are you? I don't see you typing a lot in the chat, or like ever in the chat, I don't think, but do you watch them? Either the replay or the lives? Hold on a second, I missed that, I gotta go back. Was that a clean landing, did that say? Oh shit, I was just talking to my son about that, having to like, in his sim practice, like, don't just drop the drone down and, you know, maybe land upright, maybe land upside down. I want you to work on bringing it down slowly and touching down, you know, and landing nice. A lot of people do the 1 foot drop, is what I call it. You know, get to where you want to be about you know, under a foot off the ground and just disarm. The 1 foot drop, I call it. 1 foot drop landing. Off to work, Chaos. All right, man. You have a wonderful time at work, man. Don't work too hard. Work smart, not hard. Unless you like to work hard. Hard work is not a bad thing, man. I don't think enough people in this country work hard enough. And now that I stepped away from the manufacturing industry, I don't feel like I'm working hard enough. I think I might have to pick up working out a little bit. I don't want to be swole, but I'm gonna be 40 in less than a month, dude. I wanna be able to run and fucking wrestle with my 2 sons for a little while yet. They're young. I want to be able to wrestle with them when they're teenagers. Oh, you do catch the replay though? Yeah, yeah, he streams forever. Especially recently, we've been getting a lot of submissions in his Discord. Good shit, Metalcraft Jr., man. It's great to see a kid out there with the fucking fam. It's great to see a whole family out there shredding together. And then we got another Metalcraft family member, again, with spot 17, it says. I see a lot of us are plowing through these fucking 100 spots, man. Like, I was just posting a video in Discord channels, I think it was, when I thought about it, like, man, I'm already over 20 in? And it doesn't seem like I've flown 20 spots or more. Mr. McGunn, what up, what up? I see you got a new video that you dropped this morning. Put that shit in Discord, buddy. Discord link might be in the description of the stream, but if not, if Mrs. Moderator Craft could throw it in the chat, look at that. Oh, we got the video link, that's this one. But either way, if you don't get it in the Discord, I plan on watching yours. Because when I saw it drop, I didn't see that it was in the Discord yet. So I kind of look around the tubes of you for videos that don't pop up in the Discord that I can play after our Discord videos. And Mr. McGunn, you always got a fucking spot. Alright, well, fucking Raya's another one that's getting better. You might not think so, Raya, flying around, you know, you might be feeling in your head every now and then like, man, I still can't do this, or I'm still not doing that, like, I wish I was at that level. Don't you fucking worry, man, because we can see progress when there's progress. This hobby is not the easiest thing to catch on to, you know what I mean, and actually get good. That's why a lot of people pick up them sticks. They don't progress as fast as they thought they would, and they put them sticks right the fuck down and never do it again. So kudos for sticking it out, because it takes balls. Well, maybe not balls, but it at least takes dictates. And you got dictates. Take both, but we have a lift. Just turned 40 myself. Not much more of this in the future. Yeah, that's mostly why I stepped away from that shit. I didn't want to break my body anymore for corporate CEOs that don't notice my work, and I can't get, you know, paid or pushed up the ladder for my skills. I need a degree. What's up, buddy? Oh, we got a new golden dictate fucking clue on Infinity Loop streams? What's the clue? Oh, the dictate. Yeah. Hold up again. I got a cough. Yeah, Raya's fucking, yeah, she does got all the dictates. She's still trying. I see you trying them gaps and shit. Same fun? Is that the clue? Or is that something that I'm missing? Because I noticed while I was trying to test the fourth rock shit the other day, I had a stream going and it was posted as unlisted. It was posted as unlisted, so I gave the wifey the link to pop it up on her phone and start typing in there for the TTS or whatever. I noticed my stream was lagging for like 40 seconds, dude. Something like that. It won't let you join for some reason. Do I have like a request? Here, let me like that real quick. We just watched the rest of it. Do I gotta like accept you or something like that? What's your name on Discord? It won't let you join. Let's go here. Let's go here, Magun. So we're gonna add friend. How do I add friend? Oh, you are a friend. All right, so let me go into here. How do I share the Discord? Oh, invite to server. Magun. Invite. Now if it doesn't let you join, then I'm gonna have to fucking quit streaming altogether. Alright, where am I? Where am I? I thought we were still over in Infinity Loops. Alright, clues. Drones can do this. It has something to do with the 4th of July. Launch? Is it launch maybe? A drone can launch and you launch off fireworks. We're gonna like Raya's video from that we just watched because I didn't do that yet. And now we can go into Chewy's video. I believe the clue was, what does your patriotic uncle at a 4th of July barbecue protesters and a quadcopter have in common? Yeah. All right. Yeah, what would they have in common? Oh, you join now? Hell yeah. Well, every week, post up in the Discord, man. I think the rules are in the pinned comment in the beginning of it, but I think it says something like a maximum of 3 per pilot per week or something right now. I don't care. If we get too many, we'll just kind of watch them the next stream, and if we got too many the next stream, then we might put some limits on it. But I mean, I plan on streaming for at least 2 hours each time, so I need 2 hours worth of videos to watch for you guys. Otherwise, we gotta watch me cruise around YouTube and play some that aren't in the Discord. However, I kind of like doing that too, because then we get some non-90%ers that get playtime. Because basically right now we get a handful of people that even submit, and y'all are all 90%ers. And I have no problem with that. Keep posting your shit because I love watching it. But we like to discover people as well. So yeah, even if you don't want to post up your footage and you wanna give somebody else some love, by all means, do it up. Or like I said, any other videos out there on YouTube or out there in the world that are interesting and not necessarily FPV related, but could be, or hobby related, something like that. Anything. You'll have to try what? I'll throw some vids in there if I can ever get around to editing. Yeah. Yeah, editing can be a chore. I don't mind it though. I don't mind editing at all. At best, 89%. All right, here we go. We need a like on that one. And then we're gonna hop back over here. We got a shitty stream, of course, but that's normal. We'll get better soon. We'll get better someday. When I can afford a new graphics card. Next up, we get Save Zone. Save Zone's a homie. I like it right away. With some Rick Cross. Oh, with 8-Ball and MJG? Damn, I haven't heard 8-Ball and MJG in a minute, to be honest. I used to bump 8-Ball and MJG heavy, dude, back in the day with UGK, 3-6 Mafia, Tech 9. all that. Yeah, try launch. I'm trying to think. Your drone can do it. And it has to do it. Well, it's not plug-in. It can't be fly. Explode maybe, but your quad really shouldn't explode. Maybe start on fire from the lipo, but not explode. Yeah, that's wicked. It's got to be launched, dude. It's the only thing I can think of off the top. Off the heezy. And I apologize if there's any background noise. I do have the dehumidifier going in the bedroom, and there's going to be family popping in and out all fucking morning. And mom just left with one of the boys, and we got the rest of the kids all here upstairs handling themselves. Kids from 17 down to fucking 4 is my youngest. So I'm sure it's about to get rowdy up there, but whatever. As long as I still have a house by the end of it. If it gets too wild, I'll just step away. Thought I heard one of them crying already, like, damn, they're already fighting. But I think they were just making noise. This is what I want to be doing, though. We don't have buildings like this around me, dude. I gotta drive at least an hour, hour and a half away to get something like this. And that's a sick shot right there. Actually, that's actually probably pretty scary. I'm gonna watch that again. Because as you're diving towards here, you want to stay close to this. I don't know how many times I've clipped that lip. The lip of diving something, trying to get that close coming from above it. And surprisingly, especially with the whoop, man, you ain't got much fucking room for air between the camera and your ducts. So it's easy to just boonk, bounce the ducts right off the fucking lip of the edge. Oh, damn. 3:30 in the morning for you? Fuck, yeah. Yeah, so they're ending basically right as anybody else would be waking up for a first shift job around here. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, me and Slam Dunk have had some plans on getting out of town to rip and going down to like Milwaukee, which is basically Madison and Milwaukee are our big cities. You know, Green Bay is another big city around here, but still the buildings ain't that tall as some of these buildings like New York, fucking Chicago, Miami, or other big cities in the country. Like, but Milwaukee, Madison, there's some taller buildings around there. There's some taller shit in Green Bay. Plus, we have the Green Bay Packers Stadium I do want to rip around in. I want to take a little whoop or anything smaller than a 3.5. A 3.5 or smaller out there because you can stand outside of it and get to like the walkway around the stadium, and you could probably penetrate enough to actually get in like the inside of the stadium. It won't be able to fly lower or around for long before you'd have to punch up and get above it, but I still want to fly that stadium so bad. Yeah, and I'm glad you can make it to the early streams. I didn't think people would really dig the early streams too much, but then all of a sudden, you know, foreign fans, man. Well, I don't like calling any of my subscribers fans, more like friends, to be honest, because I don't have that many, and I've met, you know, quite a few people in this fucking hobby already. I met Vessel RX. Who else in here have I met? Greed Fox, J Bones, Vessel, and I think that is it. I'm pretty sure for those that have been in here this morning. Did I meet EUC? EUC, I haven't met you. You didn't go down to Castle Crash last year, did you? For some reason, I want to say that I did, even though I really don't believe I have. Probably because there were so many fucking people on fucking electric unicycles last year. Everything up in here in my neck of the woods, the majority of the city is close enough to the airport. Dude, yeah, dude, I live 2 blocks away from my airport. Everywhere in my town is close enough to the airport, to be honest, except for my normal flight spot. I think it was spot number 14 on my list, the normal park spot that we rip at. That's basically where everybody, all the paramotors go out and fly there, all the RC plane people go out and fly there. That's where our RC airfield actually is. We don't actually fly at the RC airfield though, which is fucked up. We fly in a different spot in the park. But maybe that fucking airfield should be, or airfield should. Did I say airfield? Maybe that airfield should be one of my upcoming spots. But it's super boring. It's just a fucking soccer field. But I can make something happen, I'm sure. Just ripped a 1S 2-inch build before joining. Nice, nice. You've been ripping it in Nightowl? I don't participate in any... Oh, full screen, dude. We got some 3D shit going on over here. I like that I can watch it over on my second screen while I'm looking at chat too, though. I don't participate in any sort of IGOW, Whoop U, or any of that shit. First off, I didn't start flying whoops, like flying whoops, until this past winter. Like November, December. That's when I really started actually flying them, and it's only because I vowed to not fly 5-inch from last November until this April, and I've only flown one time since April with the 5-inch quad. So it's been whoops, man. And I got a brand spanking new Air 75 Champion right here. That I do have the batteries plugged or charged up. Radio is charged up. Goggle pack is charged up. And I plan on doing some ripping around the family and shit outside today. And perhaps maybe, damn, that fucking shit looks sick. It just never ends. You could do an infinity yaw snap. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna create another YouTube channel, and it's gonna be called Infinity Yaw Snaps. And we're gonna get more subscribers than Infinity Loops. And then I'm gonna pay heads to stream on that channel as one of his characters that he's done. That's what we'll do. You spent 40 hours on a build and the motors get too hot. I'm assuming you already checked the motor screw lengths so that none of them are touching the motor windings. Or pushing the motor wire, you know, where they connect to the motor and then they have a heat shrink. Sometimes the motor screws can be pushing and compressing those, and it'll fuck with the connection of power flow. Ooh, I want you to get that so bad clean all the way down too. That's really curvy. It might be hard to do, but if you can do anything, you could get it done, man. I bet you we see it at some point. Oh, we're for vessel, gotcha. Pids are clean, can't find any ground shorts. Weird. You got the right size motors? And is it a 3D 5-inch or just a regular fucking ripping around fucking 5-inch? And to be honest with you, I don't know why I'm asking you any of these questions, because I don't know enough to properly diagnose or probably even help you figure out, after it is diagnosed, how to remedy it. It's an Apex frame. I got an Apex frame right up there on the wall. Missing the whole fucking front camera cage because I smashed it right into fucking concrete at 60 miles an hour coming out of a power loop. Different capacitance caps. What do you mean by that? I mean, it is a silly fucking question. Sorry, man. Sorry, dude, but I assumed, and the reason I was asking was because if it is 3D, I'm out. I'm out. I don't know. I can't help you. Talk. It'll have to be somebody else in chat. How thick is the arm? About that thick for me, honestly. No. You have 3 caps on your fucking build? What the fuck are you doing? Do you need that for 3D? Holy shit. Because I just have, I run 1,000 microfarad capacitor on my 5-inch quads, I think. Here, let me pull them down. I think I might even just, yeah, I don't think I do a 470 or anything lower than that. This one's got the fat one on it. This one's got the fat one on it. Let me pull my caps out. Because these are the ones, oh, I got 2 different sizes in here, nice. These are the ones I'm currently using, though. The Panasonic 1000 microfarad 50 volt NHG series is what I have. I have a bunch of these, and since I found a better way to mount them, I haven't been popping my cap leads off lately, but yeah, these are what I'm using, man. The 1000 microfarad 50 volt, but I do also have these 1000 microfarad 35 volts, and I've had these on a couple of 5-inch quads even, and they perform. But I've never had fucking, but yeah, I've never used multiple caps on one build. That's weird. Am I mistaken? Am I just out of the loop with how the fuck to build quads, and am I doing it wrong? Yeah, Vessel's another dude that I've watched grow and excel in skill level. Let me get these fucking caps back into the bag nicely. Here, let's just throw them up on the desk with everything else. Fuck it, it's a mess back there, though. It's a mess. All right, good shit, Vessel. I did not watch all of that, but I did get to see plenty of it, and it's a good shit. I'll watch it again. I hope I put a thumbs up on that video. If I didn't, I'm definitely going back to watch it again. But wait a minute. Do I need to refresh this? Hold on. Let's get that out of there. Oh, that's right. Raya posted Mr. McGunn's. All right. Bam. Mr. McGunn. We're about to see some fucking top tier shredding in everybody. So get ready to fucking... Wow, the volume's really low. Will it just blast our ears out in a minute? But get ready to be jealous, everybody. And yeah, help Mr. Metalcraft figure some shit out, because he says I'm definitely the weird one. Oh, damn, the weekend got windy for you, bro. Dude, yeah, that sucks, man. But that's kind of what I like about getting out of the manufacturing industry and just door dashing for work right now. Still looking for like a more regular job, but I don't want to be in a factory no more, dude. I'm done with that. Give me like a fucking, I got a hobby shop in town I'm gonna be turning in my application for. But otherwise, give me some customer service type jobs somewhere, or something else, something different, somewhere where I'm working with where I'm just doing something for the people, you know what I mean? Delivering people's food, man, it doesn't seem like it'd be a decent job, but it's a rewarding job in the sense of like, you're doing something for the people, you know, just regular people. You ain't in there slaving away to make some CEO millions or billions while you get paid just barely enough to live. Like, fuck that. Granted, as a door dasher, I'm making fucking whatever that guy's name is, more money, but I don't have him breathing down my back or paying somebody else to do that for him and having to worry about getting fucked out of positions that I'm deserving of, you know what I mean? Oh, really? Yeah, dude. Gas was a bit of a you know, money suck for me recently, but gas prices have gone down a little bit. But I also live in a town where we have nothing but fast food restaurants. Good shit, Mr. McGunn. Fucking always shredding in. And not only that, but I don't have to wait for orders like ever. Like, wait times are super. Most of the time I deliver an order, before I get back to my car, my phone's chiming for another order, and I rarely have to travel any more than a couple of miles. All right, well, I think we made it through all the Discord videos. Make sure I got a little metal hand on all these. Give the rock horns. Yeah, because those are all older videos. Cool beans. We're gonna pop up some YouTube, and we'll come back and check. Discord in a little bit here, because we got about a half an hour at least or so. But was that Mr. McGunn's video from this morning that we just watched? Yeah. All right, cool. We're going to watch another one, because I haven't watched this one. Actually, fuck a whoop rip. Let's watch a 5-inch rip. I don't remember seeing this, even though I've probably seen it. But like I said, on live streams, I don't get to sit down and just watch every fucking minute of everyone, so. Is it just me, or does it seem like his volume's a little bit low on his videos? DoorDashing actually isn't that insane. What's insane to me is walking into the fucking restaurants and seeing how little people they have working there. Like, every restaurant is understaffed around here. Orders take fucking way long. I see so many DoorDashers unassigning from orders, or, you know, just standing there fucking antsy, you know, bobbing around and fucking just waiting impatiently. And the restaurant workers are just running, even with a couple of people in the restaurants, you know. And I've never seen, and I used to work in the restaurant industry at a Subway one time, but at like a local sit down and dine in restaurant. That was my first job for like 5 years. And then working at Subway in like 2009, 2010-ish years. And even my sister has been, like, she worked at Hardee's, Cousin Subs. Like, she's always been a food service employee for the most part. And it's just crazy. COVID did a number. Yeah, and also people don't want to work. Everybody wants to do what I'm doing right now, but get paid to do it. I don't care if I get paid to do it. Like I said, my channel, like Bot Grinder and like plenty other people out there, I don't give a fuck if I have 6 subscribers or 6 million. I won't get YouTube money. I will not monetize through YouTube. You ain't gonna tell me I can't play people's videos or post my videos because there's copywritten music in it. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. That's all I'm saying. First off, I use the music off of Spotify most of the time, which I pay Spotify subscription for. So I'm already paying the artist because I'm paying Spotify and Spotify pays the artist. So I'm already paying the artist in some sort of way. You're not getting money from me 2 times. Just like child support. Fuck that shit. Child support, I'll pay to my kid or the mother. Whoops. Good shit, Mr. McGunn. But I'm not going to pay it. Ooh, let's play Commander Goggle, no vlog this time.
Hey everybody, Commander Goggle. I want to do a video today, flight video. But I said I'm not going to vlog
You're
at all.
vlogging right now, bro.
Nobody cares really.
What the fuck? You lied to me,
wants
dog.
to see the road you drove through the city on, the path you walked, some epic landmark that you now want to show everybody. Here's a list of other things nobody
Yeah,
wants to
Green
see.
Fox.
Nobody wants to see your friends having a good time.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. Hello?
They're
Yeah,
trying to
no
reach
shit,
you
what the
about your
hell?
car's extended warranty.
Nobody
Commander.
actually gives a fuck about what Capitol building you're standing outside of, or who the fuck is walking. Oh, nothing.
Calling out Ken Heron's videos hard, bro, with them standing right in the back. Oh, that is so funny, dude. As we're sitting here talking about fucking shills, basically. People trying to become YouTube and Instagram and TikTok shills. But I will say, if anybody is not a YouTube shill, but seems like one, Ken Heron. You cannot call that man a shill. He's just a radio personality that transferred to a better media platform, because radio just isn't it these days, you know what I mean? But Ken Heron is also the man. In person, he's a genuine guy. A genuinely comedic guy. Like, his personality is his being. Like, that's who he is. You would think he's playing a character, but nah. He just is a character. I love Ken Heron. That dude's a good dude. Same with Drone Rob. I haven't met Commander Goggle yet, but I might at this year's Castle Crash. Who knows? And if you would like to meet King.Kieck, you got to meet me at Castle Crash or come to Wisconsin, my guy. For now, anyways. Maybe in a couple years I'll have a little bit more freedom, a little bit less kids in the house, a little bit less young kids to have to worry about, you know. We're getting there. We've been out of diapers for a couple years now. After like a consistent 6-year stretch because of back-to-back 3 kids.
And that's true.
Yeah, way too far, Wisconsin. Yeah.
She's the only one that thinks that. Don't
Is Wisconsin too far or Castle Crash?
And you're inside, you're clever inside.
You guys probably can't hear that great, but whatever. If you want to hear it, go watch Commander Goggle's video and subscribe to his goddamn channel.
All right, that's it for this time. See you next time. Bye.
And we're gonna do this here. We're gonna do it right in front of you guys. Merchandise, email, YouTube. Whoops. We're doing it wrong. We're doing it wrong. There we go. Now we're doing it right. We're doing it right, people. We're doing it right. Bam. Did that work? Yes, it worked. All right, there's Commander Goggles link. I didn't post the last link because I think Raya already did. It was Mr. McGunn. Let's see who else is up. Oh, we got another little wicked, dude. We're watching it.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to today's Freestyle Friday. Now, today on this freestyle,
Sorry
as
if I blasted
make
your
time
ears.
to go out and meet up with Dustbender, I'm here to drop a little note on what I'm flying, guys.
Oh,
and I'm
I dig that
extremely
shirt.
kind enough to drop in here and let you guys know what I'm flying and how I'm flying it and
any
why am I flying
suggestions
it the way
on
I'm
me
flying.
changing my frame, which I actually don't have any reason to. But
Weird
I'm
little
flying
audio crossover
the
there, a
first
little
ever
wicked,
alien
but
frame from Apex, guys. This frame is extremely durable to me. I've been flying it for over 8 years now, and what I did was I actually lengthened the frame a little bit. I cut my own frames. I lengthened the frame a little bit to fit my air unit. As you can see, the air unit is tucked right at the back. The antennas, what I did was I tucked the antennas slightly at an X angle form, and I leave the 2 antennas popping out to the back.
Exiled
guys, the frame is
Scoob.
very simple. I'm flying on 22. Welcome back, guys, to today's Freestyle Friday. We are in the same spot. As you can see, who's here?
Dustbender, don't forget to subscribe before anything.
Yeah, hit that like button, and guys, leave in the comments. We are doing it extremely different today. It's Freestyle Friday. Don't mind, we are in the same spot.
yeah, see, Exiled Scoob, I don't think it's so much the leeching off the wallet as leeching off of my free time. You know what I mean? But, you know, kids leech your free time, your wallet, and all that shit. But, I mean, I wouldn't change it for the world. It's not like I regret it, you know, but at times it's like, man, I kind of wish I found FPV before. Like, I wish FPV was around back when I was a teenager type of shit, to where I could have got into it before the kids and was able to build up a fleet or amount some fucking products or whatever. But better late than never is what I always say, man. So eventually the kids will grow and all that. They'll grow, they'll get the fuck out of my house, and I'll have all the free time in the world. And then I can shit with the door open. How about that? Got me trapped in my own fucking stench, man. If it was just the boys, but I got a lot of girls in the house, you know. I think that's what bothers me the most, man, is all the estrogen flowing around the house, man. And when you get all the girls together and they're talking, they don't just talk. It gets loud. But like I said, I love the kids, man. But it does take a strong individual to raise kids, man, especially an army of kids. It takes a strong individual to stay cool, calm, and collected, and not, you know, you got to do what Dana White does. You know, you got to do what Dana White does. Just leave it that way. You got 2 boys left in the house. What did you have total? Because I got a total of 7. The oldest 5 are girls, and 2 of them are the stepdaughters. But they're still counted, man. They're still my children in a sense, you know. But yeah, the youngest 2 are boys. So you got 4 teenage girls, 1 8-year-old girl, and a 7 and a 4-year-old boy, or an almost 7. You haven't shut your bathroom door in years? Yeah, dude. That, man, I want to sleep naked. I want to fucking, you know, wake up on a hot morning and not have to worry about sweating up my clothes. Walk around with my coffee in my birthday suit and fucking shit with the door open so I can, you know, let the wife enjoy that shit too. If I gotta be trapped in it, I want somebody else to suffer as well, man. Nobody likes suffering by themselves. 3 kids, 1 is yours. Oh, 3, oh, man, lucky. Hopefully they're all good kids though, you know. Hopefully they didn't stress you out too much, man. I do got some stress and drama with my older 2 kids, you know, here and there, but it be what it be. It be's like what it be's like. But you have no purpose and it ends with you. Life is worthless without purpose. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing, you know, like when I'm gone, what's gonna happen if I got no people? You know what I mean? Am I just gonna be tossed in a fucking hole and forgotten? Plus, realistically, the reason I wanted kids is at first I didn't, because I was kind of embarrassed of the last two men in my family, you know, and my family name ended with me if I did not have boys. I was the last boy in my line. So it was like the name, either I let it die with me or I revive the name, so to speak, you know what I mean? And give meaning and purpose back to the Keeks. Because my dad ain't shit. I'll say that right now. My dad failed hard as a parent, you know what I mean? And he did nothing with his life. Like he's probably still living with somebody and leeching off of them, to be honest with you. And he's what, 60? I'm gonna be 40. Dude's like 61 this year or something like that. I couldn't be that. Yeah, kid. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, Greed Fox is relatively young. You ain't no old fucking man, so you got plenty of time to find purpose and or a partner and or time to even make kids, dude. You know, we can make, as a guy, we can bust out kids until we're fucking Robert De Niro's age, obviously, or Al Pacino, old ass fucking dudes that probably won't live to see their kids reach high school. You know, but if you wait too long, then you know, you risk only being able to find females that can't produce children at that point. So get yourself a nice young little chick, or find yourself some other purpose, my guy. Get yourself a nice group of friends or whatever, you know, or people in the hobby, you know. If you want to be carried at the end of life, you do need somebody. If you want to be cremated or just like whatever, you really don't need that group at the end of life. It's all about what you want and how you want to live your life, or how you want the end of life to be, I guess. Yeah, Greed Fox has a point. See, part of a point, because my goal is not to set them up or give them more than I had financially. That is not my goal. My goal is to give them the discipline and the drive and the vision to attain, because I was given plenty of shit as a kid. You know, we had a decent amount of money or whatever, but I didn't get shit out of being a kid. I got left by parent after parent. You know, I got disowned by my family. In the end, being left with anything was pointless to me. But I was given valuable life lessons and a lot of wisdom from a couple of people that ended up, you know, disowning me in life, that I was able to take away. So that's my goal. Teach them as opposed to give them and set them up. Teach them how to set themselves up. That's my goal. And my main goal is to just whoops, I keep exiting that to go over to Discord. Speaking of which, let's check Discord. All right, nothing new there, which is fine. We'll close out that. Did we watch Shoot yet? Oh, we ain't seen Wind Chill. Let's watch Wind Chill. And then we'll watch a Shoot video. And then I'll look for a pro-anti video. Perhaps. We'll kind of see what pops up. We got a little bit of time. You need to see some right turns. Yeah. Yep, that happens. I notice that, like, I pay attention to that while I'm flying. If I notice that I've seen too many One Direction, or too much of One Direction while I'm flying, I purposely force myself to throw in some other. Ooh, that was fucking sketch, dude. But he made it clean. And it didn't look quite like a happy accident. It looked like that's what he was intending to do. I do a lot of happy accidents. That was a tight little spot. See, that's the area I need to get better at. I always think it's too tight for what it is and what you're flying. Like, you got a lot of room around stuff. But tiny gaps are just hard to hit. Like once an object gets too close to one side, one edge of your screen, you start to get real paranoid. Oh, that looked sick too. Pinballing. Wind chill is another one of them rippers that I've seen a lot of progression from over the past year and a half. This is a dope part, dude. I like the setup of those monkey bars that are making circles. I like that. You can't make smooth right turns? Yeah, it's stick time. Stick time will get you there. Don't you worry. And as long as you're working on it, that's all that matters. You can't accomplish it if you ain't working on it. If you're working on it, you will eventually accomplish it. Whoa, almost made it. I've attempted that a couple of times. But I think only one, I don't know if any of my attempts made it on video or made it to YouTube. Get it. Get it. Yeah! Hell yeah. Good shit. Bonk. Almost got the nut sack. That was almost a sack tap. We all fly NASCAR. Yeah. Yep. I mean, it's a bad habit that a lot of people have. Oh, we got Moto in FPV. That's the first one that popped up. We're watching that one then. I'm not posting links, but if anybody sees anybody, music by 8-Bit, if anybody sees anybody's video, man, and you liked it, you saw who it was, get over there and give them some love, man. Subscribe, or at least give them a view and a like. All right, Mr. McGunn, be easy. We'll see you around. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and stay shredded in. Hosen, are you the one that had the external DVR or whatever that you were having issues with? Is that you? My memory is super horrible with shit, especially with what's been going on in my life lately. A lot of stress and drama and anxiety and shit takes a lot of my focus. This is Warm Breeze, yeah. Breeze heat. All right, I'm getting off of the camera for a minute. This song is crazy. If y'all can hear it and done listening, one of the AI bangers said something about Saturday and watching people ripping. Oh, ass drop on the fucking bell. In that Spot 22 video, was it? Where I ripped the church? The first time I went and ripped that church, I bonked off the bell in that bell tower to see if it would ring out, but that metal's so thick it didn't fucking, you couldn't even hardly hear the quad bounce off of it. Yeah, it decided to start working. Also got Sky Zone DVR SD to read on your computer. Oh shit, 32 gigs? Get to editing, my guy. Truth be told, if that was me, I'd probably be like, well, we're just gonna start again. Now that everything's working, let's get some new footy to fucking edit up, but I delete all my edited footage, except for the Northridge Mall footage. That is the only footage, and some Castle Crash footage. That's the only shit that I have saved. But that's because the Northridge Mall shit, just in case anything happens to my YouTube footy, I have to have that. Just because it was the only one spot that I had to get to. Because I had wanted to for years, and it was about to be fucking torn down. And now I think it's torn down, and mostly torn down. So if anything happens to my YouTube footy, I need that footy at least to start a new channel and have that banger footage at least. Everything else I can recreate. Every other spot I can go back to. That's a dope ass tree though. For a Whooper 2.5-inch quad, man, that's a sick spot, period. Plenty of gaps, a cool little tree, trippy pole, a strippy pole. You got that big ass fucking palm tree type tree you can trippy too. It's like a weird tree out of the bunch too. It's like the only one I saw. Ends on a boom. Good shit. That was a nice video. I like that spot. I really like that spot. I really want to fly a spot like it. But I like ripping around the trees and shit like that. Did we already? No, I think I watched this video on Botgrinder's stream replay this morning or late last night. Can't remember. But I don't think we played this on my stream, did we? Nope. I didn't like it. Cool. Alright. This is a fun little video from Shoot FPV. I've already seen it. But if you guys haven't, you're going to see it. And if you have, you're about to see it here and then probably later on tonight over at Infinity Loop's place. And I'm not a little dog kind of guy, but especially the one with the brown on him. That's a cute little pooch, man. And those dogs, I want to say, are just big enough to not be absolutely hated by me no matter how cute they are. Any dog smaller than that is not a fucking dog. Get rid of it. Hit a street sign in a park once at about 35 to 40. The amount of noise it made drew the attack. Yeah, dude, but I will say that is one of my favorite sounds to fucking hear, dude. Oh, man, or like a corrugated metal roof or something like that. Oh, my God, the sound. But a street sign, a stop sign, a handicap sign, whatever, dude. Yeah, there's no better fucking sound in the hobby, that is. EUC, what up? Welcome in. So while we're watching Shoot, I'm going to ask you, now that you're here, in your videos, you got your Whoop, and I noticed that your canopy screw is all the way on the very last screw hole, and they usually come with it on the second to the last. Does moving that screw all the way to that last hole make a noticeable difference with flying? That's what I gotta know. Because I put my screw in the last screw hole and I have not flown this quad yet. I just got it in the mail yesterday and I was looking at it and I'm like, man, I hate how they come with these high camera angles. I fly like a 15, I'll call it an 18 to 22 degree camera angle is what I like to fly. In the sim, I fly 23 degrees because it seems to replicate pretty damn close to how it looks in my goggles IRL. But I like a lower camera angle is the point, and that's why I moved that screw hole And then I kind of flex this front leg down a little bit to kind of bring that camera angle down a little bit lower, and it looks pretty decent now. It looks about what I fly on my 5-inch. I like this song. This song is a banger. I did not know that this was the music on the video. And this is the video because I remember that Juicy over his wifey, and then he Juicy's the doggy. Or did. Spoiler alert. I don't think he did yet. Yeah, it definitely lowers it a bit, I think, but I actually don't use that mount most of the time. In that video, I was using a B-Brain mount. It's 20 solid. Alright, yeah, I got a 3D printer anyways, so I was going to start just printing out set angle canopies. But in the meantime, I don't have filament, and I just never think to buy it because I haven't been flying my 5-inch quad, so I have nothing that needs to be printed besides a GoPro mount, you know. But yeah, if it lowers a bit, that's cool because I'm gonna be flying it a little bit later today, I think, or attempting to. Oh yeah, here it is, gorgeous shot too. I thought he did the slow mo to, you know, show a collision, but when he busted out that Juicy flick over the dog's face, that was awesome. I like that. I like slow mo shots. Pictures are kind of old. I got you. Yeah, that's fine, you know, but I did notice that you had yours on the last hole, and when I just physically moved it and held it in place before and just didn't attach it back down with the screw, it didn't look like it really adjusted the cam angle at all. But I didn't know if that was a trick on my mind or what. Yaw spin underneath it. Oh, nice little reverse Juicy. I love doing that. I love doing that little maneuver. Go underneath or through a gap, and then instead of flipping up and over, back and under and rolling out of it. Inverted Juicy or reverse Juicy, whatever you'd call it. It's definitely a sick maneuver. Have I tried a higher camera angle? I have, personally, yes. I don't like it. On larger quads, it's not too bad, but I like to, hold up. I think I might have cancer, y'all. But, no, I don't personally like camera angles, higher camera angles, because I want to be able to fly like in tree branches and really fuck with tree gaps a lot. That's my biggest thing. Or playground gaps. And sometimes I got to come up to them a little bit slower, and flying a higher camera angle really fucks with me, to be honest. Probably because I never really gave it time, to be honest. We got Darkwing. Who is Darkwing? But yeah, higher camera angle, not my steez, but a super low, like a 0 to 15. Anything below 15, even 15 is kind of low for me. Dude's got 420 subscribers. I don't want to fuck that up. Alright, we'll watch this video. I'll see if I like it. We got some hard rock for the music, for the anthem. We can turn that up a little bit for all you rock heads out there. I know a lot of people oversaturate with hip-hop and EDM. Or, drum and bass, mostly, but this is like a EDM rock style. You can also add like half a gummy under the back part, like above the FC but below the mount point. Right, alright, and that should lower the camera angle too. Word, yeah, I didn't even think to shim it, to be honest with you, but that's not a bad idea. But I mean, it doesn't look bad. If I put the camera flat against my monitor and then hold that angle, that looks about a 15 to 20-ish angle, so that should be alright. But I'll keep that in mind. You know a guy that would unfriend people on Facebook just so he kept a constant 60. That is awesome. I thought you were gonna say something else, like over drama shit. But that's awesome. Yeah, when it comes to those numbers, or like me, I like the number 7 and the number 13. 13 has never been unlucky, or like, what's that word that people use when they believe in weird shit, like superstition. It's never held any superstitious whatever to me, and it's 13 is actually one of my lucky numbers, what I consider my lucky numbers. Friday the 13th have always historically been pretty decent days for me, you know, and I love a Friday, you know, so plus I like scary movies and shit like that, so I like 13, and I was born in July 1st, so the number 7 and the number 1 has always, you know, held significance to me for those purposes. And the number 11, I like that because the 11th letter of the alphabet is K, and that's, you know, King.Kieck is K. 666 doesn't mean what it used to. So what does it mean now as opposed to what it used to mean? Or are you talking about like the mark of the beast type meaning changing? Some days you see cranks his camera angle for fun. Yeah, once you get better at flying faster, especially with proximity and flying whoops, because whoops are not as stable or easy to catch out of a flip or a roll. Like the throttle blip you need after you roll a 5-inch to keep it like low, to keep it from hitting the ground, is very minimal. With a whoop, you gotta like throttle punch, roll, and then throttle punch to catch yourself, you know? It's a lot more quick stick movements with flying whoops than it is with flying larger crafts. So camera angle, upping your camera angle, and flying whoops are two great ways, I would assume, to practice like response times in your stick movements. Yo, Pro Annie, what up? You got a new video you want that hasn't been played on the stream that you want played on the stream, dude? Because I was just talking about seeing if you had a new one. Yeah, we're not going to fuck up Darkwing's 420 subscribers. I'm going to leave that there. Somebody else will subscribe to him. I will come across him again. And after it's off of 420, then I will... Ooh, we got a Thomas More. What time is it? 11 o'clock. All right. So just because Pro Andy got here, we ain't going to play his video yet. We'll give him a little bit of time to chill and say what up to everybody. So we're going to watch TC Moore's video, or Thomas Moore's video.
Into a sudsy, soapy detergent right in your washing machine.
Is TC Moore and Thomas Moore the same person?
Now look how gross this water is getting. Take it out and bam.
Am I mistaken? We're going to watch Mr. Moore. Doing some fucking already jealousy-inducing whoop fucking rips. Now if he with the butt cheeks. Now if he trippies himself, that's another thing I can't do. I haven't added myself or trippied myself. I could barely get between my legs for some reason. And I'm not gonna stand there fucking spread eagle on the ground, you know what I mean? You don't have anything new? Word. Well then, we'll watch something else after this and give you some time to chill and say what up to everybody. Yeah, some people do fly their whoops like 5 inches. I try, dude, and it just does not cross over. The amount of throttle that it takes to, like, your recovery throttle, your just throttle in general. Feels like you're using way too much, and flying whoops with, that's why I switched to the smaller radio with full-size gimbals, and having to move them sticks around so much, it just didn't feel like it was it for me anymore. So I went to some smaller gimbals, and it seems sim time, whoop time, and 5-inch time, it seems like my fingers like the smaller gimbals a little bit better. smaller gimbals, but with taller sticks. Instead of the big sticks with short sticks, and then I even tried the big gimbals with short sticks. And then I even tried raising the original sticks to give it more height, but I also have these, they're not the thumb grippies, the Rex stick ends, whatever those are called. But I tried those, and those are taller with the bigger gimbals, and my hands and fingers just don't like them as much as this radio right here has the perfect gimbal and stick length for me. And I know you can swap them out with some AG01s, but I don't know if I want to unless I get those stick ends dialed into exactly the same height as these. But right now the gimbals seem decent. It don't seem like I really need to swap them out. Oh shit, I noticed that the music is blasting. Holy fuck, my bad, y'all. You got the same green Radio Master? Hell yeah. That Boxer Crush, homie. You want, where do I want? Right in the Discord, man. If you got anything to throw in there, it doesn't matter if it's your footy or not, throw it in Discord. And if you don't have my Discord link, if Raya's still around, she can toss it in chat. If not, you know what, I'll just grab it quick. This video's over.
Our most human moments should be celebrated with humans. Celebrate being human.
Copy. Oops. Paste. There's the Discord link in the chat. So if you got anything, you can post it up in there. Otherwise, we'll play a couple more videos. Droney 3 Miasto. Who is this? Gyro Flawed, 5-inch freestyle. Manta 5 SE Moonlight Full Flight. We'll like it. I'm not gonna subscribe right away. Unless you post in my Discord, I'm not gonna subscribe to you if I'm not right away. Just because I got probably over 100, 200 FPV people that I'm subbed to, or channels. Maybe way less with YouTube unsubscribing me from some people. Wind Chill, what it do? Weren't you in here already? Why do I keep thinking people was in here that weren't in here? Wicked. That's so wicked. Hell yeah, but congrats. Congrats on your winnings of finally making it in. Being one of the lucky few that gets the chance to enjoy a King.Kieck live stream, buddy. Joined and submitted. All right, well, we got a Pro Annie video to watch next. And you guys don't have to post your latest videos. If you got some older videos on your channel that don't have the view numbers you want, or it's just one that you really liked or whatever that you want people to see again, or you just don't think they've seen it because it was a long time ago or whatever, you can throw old shit in here too. Or if you want to be like, yo, this is where I started from and you guys know how I fly these days, any of that, man, feel free. Yeah, dude, I was born 1986, man, summer of 86. But I have a slightly older soul simply because I wasn't raised by my parents who were 18 and 20 when I was born. I was raised by my dad's aunt. And so my great aunt and uncle. And I had two older cousins that were born in late 70s and early 80s. I think 79 and 82, I think they were born. So I was raised as more of like an early 80s kid than a mid to late 80s kid. Appreciate you, buddy. I try. I used to be a lying ass, conniving ass, little fucking thieving ass little kid back in the day, man, but once I went to prison and realized, like, man, this ain't me, dude. Like, yeah, I can be this guy, but this ain't me, you know. Then I started changing a little bit of my shit. I'm still a rebel. I'm still not a yes man or a follower. You know what I mean? And it kind of sucks because I got children to raise to follow rules and shit, which fucking sucks because I'm a rebel. I don't like following rules, you know? But yeah, we get it. We try to figure out that happy medium. Hey, what you need to do if you're worried about gas prices, man, talk to EUC. He can recommend a couple of different ones, I'm sure, here and there. You know, recommend you a budget, a top of the line, maybe a mid tier. I think that's what more FPV people should do. If you have other side hobbies, make videos about those side hobbies as well and put them on your channel, and you might be able to draw not only more subscribers for yourself, but you might be able to draw some people that are in those hobbies into FPV. You know what I mean? Kind of link hobbies together, because with FPV we have so many fucking people that are involved in other hobbies, but not maybe at like a hobbyist level, that could, or they could convince other people to kind of cross over as well. So EUC, maybe you should do a video about the top EUCs of 2026. Maybe DC it up and tell everybody that all three of each category are the best EUCs of 2026, and then a couple months later bring out some other ones and say that those are the best. Give them 20s out of 20s. Most of the time, give them 5 out of 5. All right, we got Discord. What am I doing? Discord, bam, and we got Quad Face, aka Pro Annie FPV, up next. We're gonna rock out to it right away. We're gonna play Pro Annie. Or Pro Anti, however you call it. They ain't gonna stick around to find out who he is. Fuck it, we're gonna stick around. We're gonna watch this. Figure out who the fuck this guy really is. Practicing 73's inverted yaw snaps. 73 has inspired a lot of people to do high yaw snaps. He ain't the first one to do it, but he's the best one to do it. So shout out 73. Yeah, dude, I could imagine. That's why they look so fun, and that's why I like anything that moves. I like riding on or in anything that moves. Even like when I was delivering for Amazon, dude, their electric vans, it reminded me so much of like sci-fi, Star Wars, Star Trek, like driving a fucking spaceship. As soon as you got off of your seat, the back door would slide open like the Millennium Falcon or something like that, you know? And then you walk into the cargo bay, but you can literally stand up straight anywhere in the fucking van. It's like you're in a fucking... Plus, it makes no sound when it gets up and goes, and it just takes off. Like, I took off from a stoplight faster than a Charger did. Like, in this motherfucker, like, we didn't just gun it and go. But I took off, and he caught up to me real quick, and I just pressed that pedal a little bit more, and you could see his car go up a little bit. Not that drastic, but you could see he was giving it too, and I took off faster. Like, any electric vehicle, they got some get up and fucking go power to them, man. It's outrageous what electric motors can do in any sense. EUCs, one wheels, electric scooters, all that shit. Electric motors is just where the world seems to be headed. Good shit, Pro Anti or Pro Annie. I'm going to call you Pro Auntie. We could call him Pro Auntie if he wasn't a he, you know what I mean? We could call him Pro Uncle. We could do that. Otherwise, you could call him how he wants to be called. And go over there, subscribe to the man, watch the man rip. I got a cough. All right, and I think we'll play one more. We'll play Skinny Spinster, FPV, AK Tailspin, RC. Up in here. I've been watching this man for a few years now. He's been watching me for a few years now. Showing me some love. So I gotta show the man some love back. Keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes peeled for rabbits. That's always been my favorite thing. Or cats. But that's always been my favorite thing about this man's videos other than the outro. Every single time. Every single time. They call it chooching. Yes, we do. We call it chooching around here. We got a nice little fucking chill Saturday morning vibe to this one. Some of that terrain would be dope to fly too, like get down in those fucking like carved out earth trenches or whatever with a especially with like a whoop, because you could hit more of them, or like along those edges of, oh, I'm pointing at my screen, along the edges of this earth right here, where you see right down there, that aspect of it, that little like cliff. It's not even that big or tall, like what, maybe a meter tall. 2 at the most, but with a whoop it would be like trench running. Oh, y'all can't even hear the music probably, it's so soft. You don't think you've seen F-band? I've seen F-band like as an option. I can't ever say I've flown on it. Same with AB or what is there? ABL, low race band, F, E, there's E, ABEFLR, right? Those are all of them? The 3 is what's, yeah, dude, half of them numbers confuse me. Even when it doesn't look like that. There's the thumb. Oh, you cut out the thumb wave, bro. Oh, damn, what did that say? I had the screen in the way. Oh, alright, gotcha. Credits. Got the Eachine. Stills came from that. Nice, good shit. Well, that's where we're gonna end it, everybody. Good video to end with. Good chill farewell to everybody right there. So yeah, I have a party to attend and tend to and help out with and all that shit, so the wifey ain't left alone doing all that shit. So real short, sweet, and quick and to the point sort of exit here. Shout out to everybody that fucking joined today, man. Appreciate the love. Appreciate y'all kicking it. Enjoy your Saturdays. Huge shout out to Gem Fan Mike. And yeah, we'll see you all next week, Saturday morning at 9 in the morning, Central Standard Time. So be there or be square, everybody. Let me find a song to exit to, and we'll be out. Take care. Smoochy booches. Whoops. Now Smoochy booches. I Wub You by Jackson Vengeance. Don't forget to say goodbye to your fellow pilots, everybody. Wish them a happy weekend, nice warm weekend. Get out there, fucking get to shredding, get to ripping, blinking, drinking, and all that shit. Have fun and much love, and I'll see y'all later, everybody.
We're dancing and we're drinking and we're smoking here tonight. Let me have another drink and bill a spliff and set a light. I'm wonky, I'm wavy, skanking, I'm ravey. Middle of the mosh, I'm jacking. That man can't behave, we're never checking on the time. More tequila, more lime, and the party's going off. You know the loser've got a line. I'm busting, don't care, so I'm heading for a bush. Unzip, release, here relief, sound a whoosh. Shaking it off, then I've stacked from a push of a bouncer who's pissed cause I pissed in a bush. Ha! I'm so sorry, mate. Oh my god, look what's that? Silly man turned around, then I'm high, so I dash. Man's back at the bar with a mountain of cash. Book a Red Bull, got a song, cause I'm starting to crash. Yo, inside, man, I'm inside. Pastor seeking me out, so I had. Drink a Rabin, it's already supplied. Who am I? If I turn down, joy you provide. Naturally, it's not hard to decide on the playground. Man's gotta jump on the slide. Pop and sit to the floor, let me guide you away from pain. I leave it aside. Let me slow down again. Poke my head round the dance floor and find all the man them. I'm dancing whilst walking, shouting, not talking. I've almost forgotten them bouncers are stalking. Heavily spun, so let's go round again with a bottle of water and joints to the end. My eyes fully open, my body feels dead. I can't stop cause I love you, I said.